Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The Young and the Restless comings and goings. Davidson not returning as Paul Williams, 3 other comebacks brewing. The Young and the Restless, Y&R, spoilers reveal that we've got some comings and goings news to share, so let's start with the predicament the show's facing. Now that Heather Stevens, Vale Bloom, is deceased, everyone is wondering how Y&R will handle things regarding her father, Paul Williams, Davidson. Daniel Romalotti Jr., Michael Graziadei, encouraged Paul to come back to Genoa City and be there for Lucy Romalotti, Lily Brooks O'Brien. Although fans didn't hear the other side of that phone conversation, it was obvious that Paul agreed to return from Portugal. That left some fans thinking Davidson might reprise his role, but he's been clear about washing his hands of the show in recent years. Davidson clarified that he would not be making a comeback when a fan asked him about it on X, formerly known as Twitter. First off, I haven't been asked, but my answer would probably be the same as the last time I was asked. It's all pretty much in my rearview mirror, Davidson insisted. With that in mind, it's possible Paul could be recast. Then again, they might just have Paul spend some time with Lucy off-screen before heading back to Portugal. It'd be easy for Daniel to mention it was just too painful for grieving Paul to stick around for Heather's funeral. Whatever the case, Heather was Paul's beloved daughter, so there'll need to be some sort of explanation for his absence if he's not around. In other news, Emmy Lewis, Valerie Pettiford, recently messaged Nate Hastings, seen Dominic, about an urgent family matter, so he'll come home with updates on some shocking news soon. There's a good chance this involves a half-brother Nate never knew about, so that may set the stage for a new character introduction. Emmy Lewis will also return to The Young and the Restless starting October 29, although she'll be played by Valerie Pettiford instead of Stephanie E. Williams this time around. Some other comebacks are in the works as well, since we know Jill Abbott, Jess Walton, has new scenes ahead, and Brittany Sarpy will be reprising her role as Elena Dawson. That's all the comings and goings news to report for now, but we'll keep you posted on any other pop-ups and hot plot predictions. For decades, Davidson's portrayal of Paul Williams on The Young and the Restless has been nothing short of iconic. His departure from Genoa City, though long hinted at, was always met with hope from fans that he might return to the screen someday. Unfortunately, recent revelations have confirmed that Davidson is not slated to reprise his role as Paul, much to the disappointment of many loyal viewers. However, while Paul's future remains uncertain, the rumor mill has been churning with whispers of 3 other major comebacks that are brewing just below the surface, ready to shake up Genoa City in a big way. Paul Williams, a legacy that won't be revived. Davidson's portrayal of Paul Williams was a linchpin of The Young and the Restless for over 40 years. From his early days as a rebellious young man to his eventual rise as a respected private investigator and chief of police, Paul was one of the show's most multifaceted characters. His relationships, especially with Christine Cricket Blair, his fraught interactions with his troubled family, and his years of solving some of Genoa City's most dangerous mysteries, made him a fan favorite. Yet despite being part of the Y&R fabric for so long, Davidson's appearances on the show dwindled in recent years, much to the dismay of longtime fans. Rumors of behind-the-scenes disagreements and the evolving direction of the show seemed to cement the fact that Paul Williams had been gradually written out. And now, with Davidson confirming that he will not return, it feels like the end of an era for The Young and the Restless. Fans who have followed the character's journey for decades were hoping for a fitting send-off for Paul, or at least a brief return to tie up loose ends. Yet that doesn't seem to be in the cards. Paul Williams' absence leaves a gap in the show's lineup of legacy characters, but Genoa City never stays still for long. While one door closes, others open, and the rumor mill is buzzing with news that 3 other significant characters are being poised for their return. Rumor number 1. Sheila Carter's dark shadow looms again. Few characters on daytime television have as dark and twisted a history as Sheila Carter, and rumors are swirling that she may be returning to Y&R soon. Sheila, portrayed by Kimberlyn Brown, has haunted the residents of both Genoa City and the bold and the beautiful with her scheming, deception, and outright violence for decades. The last time Sheila popped up on Y&R, she caused chaos before disappearing again, leaving a trail of destruction in her wake. Recently, Brown has been heavily featured on The Bold and the Beautiful, but that doesn't mean her chapter in Geno City is fully closed. With recent plotlines veering into the territory of dangerous conspiracies and old rivalries resurfacing, Sheila's return could perfectly fit into Y&R's current narrative landscape. Her obsession with certain characters, especially Lauren Fenmore and Phyllis Summers, could reignite old feuds that have long been dormant. The possibility of Sheila Carter's return has fans excited and terrified in equal measure. Whenever Sheila is involved, no one is safe, and her ability to manipulate even the most level-headed characters makes her one of the greatest soap villains of all time. If she is truly making her way back to Geno City, it's sure to send shockwaves through the canvas and leave viewers on the edge of their seats. Rumor number 2, Phyllis Summers' power move. While not technically gone, Phyllis Summers, played by Michelle Stafford, has been somewhat sidelined in recent storylines. However, word on the street suggests that Phyllis is about to make a major power move, returning to the forefront in ways that could drastically alter the power dynamics in Geno City. Phyllis has always been one of Y&R's most complicated characters, oscillating between hero and villain depending on her motives and circumstances. Her fierce independence, fiery temper, and cunning make her a force to be reckoned with, especially when her back is against the wall. Recent developments involving her daughter Summer and ex-husband Jack have put Phyllis on the defensive, but all signs point to a resurgence in her character's prominence. Rumors suggest that Phyllis might be eyeing a major business takeover or entangling herself in a new revenge plot. With her knack for outwitting her rivals and manipulating situations to her advantage, Phyllis could soon be playing puppet master once again, and Geno City better watch out. Rumor number 3. Adam Newman faces an unexpected rival. Adam Newman, portrayed by Mark Grossman, is no stranger to conflict. He's always been the black sheep of the Newman family, causing chaos and stirring up trouble whenever possible. But what if his latest adversary isn't someone new, but rather someone from his past? Rumors have been swirling that a familiar face from Adam's checkered history could be returning to shake things up. Speculation ranges from Sharon's ex-husband Dylan McAvoy, played by Steve Burton, to Adam's former flame Chelsea Lawson, Melissa Claire Egan, returning with a fresh, dangerous agenda. Whoever it may be, this character is rumored to arrive in Geno City with unfinished business that could directly impact Adam's future. With Adam already embroiled in a high-stakes war with his father Victor Newman, the return of an old rival could throw a wrench into his plans and leave him vulnerable. Fans are eager to see who will challenge Adam next, as his character thrives when pushed to his limits. The road ahead for Geno City. While Davidson's exit as Paul Williams marks the end of an era, Geno City remains a hub of intrigue, power plays, and drama. The 3 rumored comebacks, from Sheila Carter's sinister plotting to Phyllis Summers' resurgence and Adam Newman's looming rival, promise to shake things up in ways that will keep viewers glued to their screens. The Young and the Restless has always excelled at blending nostalgia with fresh twists, and as these characters re-enter the fold, they'll bring with them the weight of past storylines and the potential for new, explosive developments. While the fans will continue to mourn Paul Williams' absence, they can look forward to the excitement that lies ahead. The world of Y&R is constantly evolving, and as comings and goings continue to shape the landscape, one thing is for sure: Geno City will never be the same again.